Alright, we back. We got my boy Elliot Ness walking down. I don't know what the fuck street this is.
This town has become a jungle. Where not even the rats are safe.
Is he tripping?
Those who swore to protect us fight to steal the last scraps of dignity
paid him his
we
money.
have left. And those who should judge them prefer to squabble over their prey. But it wasn't always like this. The Santa Esperanza I was born in was a clean town.
Okay.
A place where it meant something to be a cop.
But y'all don't believe in cover, don't you? Y'all do not believe in cover.
Until he arrived.
I just want to get shot. Pop. I mean, we see you. You have them all white in a black fucking environment. Headshot. Bitch. I will say this, good form.
He took everything I had, but in the end I sent him to hell.
I can't even run.
Rebuilt my life. Got my feet back on the ground. But now he's back. And he's dragged me in.
As long as you give me my 80 racks. The price went up. 80 racks. Shit, I wasn't able to sell this on Craigslist.
I'm gonna need help.
Then go ahead and call Punch McQueen. Nah, fuck that. Drink this juice. Nothing good comes with whiskey. I would have did this in real life too. Shit, that might be the food stamp office. What was this?
Ness.
Elliot, I found Carlo.
Oh yeah?
I knew you would, Alice.
Write this down. 31 Wicker Avenue in Lakeview.
Right by Odom's?
Thanks.
Hey, we still going to Cabo, right?
Elliot, what do you want with him? He's got a hell of a file.
I'm gonna let it in on it.
Right now, it's better you don't know, Alice.
What, are you protecting me?
I promised your father that I would.
I'm a cop, not a little girl.
Alice, I don't have much time. I'll let you know how it goes. Thanks.
Man, see, I thought he was gonna say a little bit more than that.
Tomorrow's going to be a long, long day.
You pour juice in a fucking shot glass. Well, I guess that ain't a shot glass. I guess he's got a little ass hands, man. Yeah, you know, in that situation, man, you about to go solve a case, man, you need to be coherent, you feel me? Gotta be coherent.
31 Wicker Avenue. This is it.
You sure?
I'm sure.
GPS put us right here.
At last. That stench of stale grease about you reminds me too much of my old job.
What, the William Chicken?
You worked as a waiter?
I was a chef, and not in any old kitchen. At the maximum security penitentiary on Gold
Oh, what's
Island.
there?
Can't think of a better way to do time. And how do you think I met Alphonse? Playing golf?
Alphonse.
On the subject of cooking, I know your blueberry pie had an extra something. I still don't know what.
Kush.
Alphonse.
So what now? You got a plan?
Take a look around in case there's a rear exit. I'll take the main door.
My pleasure.
You sound very creepy. Okay. Why you running? You black and this is the 50s, nigga. They see you run, they shoot you on sight. You gotta learn.
The fact that a criminal like him can hang up his shingle in broad daylight says a lot about Santa Esperanza.
You need to cut this damn grass out. Don't the homeowners association, don't they frown upon this shit? Look at this grass. You ain't cut this shit in years. This ain't shrubs.
Interesting taste. Been centuries since a gardener visited this house. Maybe Boccarini's business isn't going too well.
Yeah, the Kelly Blue Book valued his business as a F minus. And that was being generous. Look at this porch. Yeah, look at this boarded up and shit. I mean, I've seen this part already, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. Go hard.
Boccherini? Carlo Boccherini?
Nothing of interest out back. Sorry. You better come see this, Mr. Ness.
What is it?
I don't know how to describe it.
Damn it, man. Should've did that from the jump. Shit.
Is that our man?
Boccherini.
My God.
We have to find out who did this and why. Let's go.
You're the detective, Mr. Ness. Besides, Alfonso will want to see this. I'll be right back.
All right.
All right, let's go.
I have to establish how Boccherini died. Maybe the body parts can shed some light on the motive.
All right, let's see what we got. We got Welch's grape juice all over the floor.
Takes a strong man to tear that out. Or several.
Damn. We was gonna put this on Craigslist, man, Zillow.
Holy Christ, what the hell are we up against?
Man, he owed a lot of money.
His eyes were pulled clean out of their sockets.
Jeez.
Whoever did this, it wasn't their first time. And if they committed any other murders like this, it's likely that the police found some of the bodies. I must remember to ask Alice. His teeth were all pulled out before he was killed. The buildup of blood inside his mouth speaks for itself.
Okay, what else we got?
Pity he won't last till Christmas, because he'd almost passed for a tree. There's no doubt the murderer took his time.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
This isn't a cut, it's a tear. His hands were ripped off. Who has that kind of strength?
A fucking android? I think Detroit Human was on here, man. Alright, so they ain't gonna let me go look down. Alright, let's see what we got. Damn, they fucked him up.
Once he got stuck in there, looks like the bottom of a glass. It's Boccherini, no doubt about that. Although the one I remember was more together.
Yeah, they fucked him up, man. Okay, I don't know what that button is in the corner, but there we go.
The murderer tore Boccherini's hands off. Boccherini's teeth were all pulled out, hands ripped off, teeth torn out. I guess I'll have to rule out criminal intent or a personal angle.
Oh yeah.
Boccherini's eyes still haven't shown up. What if I look for whatever was used to remove them?
Alright, I'm going to look for more clues. I don't think we got there yet. Yeah. What, they dragged them all the way in here?
Jammed shut from the inside. Maybe between the two of us when Milton gets back.
I think I went in here too quick.
Blood and some kind of sticky liquid.
Oh, they used that to get the damn with his eyes.
A teaspoon stained with blood and some kind of sticky liquid. The mixture of sticky liquid and blood can only mean one thing. The spoon was used to remove Boccarini's eyes. The mutilations and the disappearance of his eyes suggest two possible motives. Psychopathy or cultist fanaticism. Which is it?
I have no idea what the fuck you just said.
The lamp, torn off its brackets and blocking what looks like the bottom of a...
Alright, we're gonna keep looking. I'm gonna go back in here, see what I missed. Make sure I ain't missed shit. Make sure I ain't missed nothing. Boom. Yep, I knew it.
The blood comes from the other side of the corridor and ends next to the body. He was attacked in the other room and dragged to the hall.
Alright, let's see what else is up in here. Damn.
The evidence suggests that the events began in the lounge. How did Boccarini encounter his murderer? Whatever crushed the table must have been really heavy. Or maybe it was thrown extremely hard.
Yeah. I gotta scan the whole little low.
A perfectly circular dint, as if someone had tried to hammer in a gigantic bolt, around 4 inches in diameter.
Look like the same one that was on his back, or side, or whatever. Fucking scratches. It was a struggle.
Fingernails scratched the wood.
Okay, what else we got? Okay.
Blood ran like water.
Alright, let's see what else I can come up with. The motive? Wait, let me go ahead and go up here.
2 pools of blood, one on either side. The trail of blood from the dining room to the trail of blood from the dining room.
It might be the glass. Oh shit, got the Jacob.
Did it break during the struggle, or was it already broken?
Yeah, he got that from Ross.
Blood. Blood everywhere. What kind of person takes off a wristwatch without unfastening it? Or fastens the strap again after taking it off?
Look like that shit was ripped off. Cause if he ripped off his hands, then shit, the motherfucker watch can come off.
This was opened recently.
By now.
Smells of whiskey.
And the glass.
Glass on the floor indicates the window was broken from outside.
Oh, they got the 1911.
There's something under there. How did it wind up under there?
Like it was slid under there, man.
Not one round fired. It must have happened fast.
Shit. The PUBG skills need to be up, kid. You need to keep practicing on PUBG. Fucking olives. Oh, I can't stand olives.
What is it with Italians and olives? They lap those things up like caviar.
That shit is so nasty. Then you got the dishes right here.
Like a true bachelor, he should have put these into soak. Hours of scraping to get them clean. Although at this stage, I don't think Boccarini's too worried about that.
You better put that Dawn on there. What else? Oh, okay. Got the champagne.
4 glasses. 2 of water, 2 of wine.
You want that Parmesan?
I've always been a whiskey man, but I know a good wine when I see one.
Perfectly good lasagna.
Leftover lasagna, and it looks good.
How about it?
Why is it that 2 out of 3 Italian gangsters are great cooks? I'll never understand what the deal is with them and cooking. The plates and the glasses leave no room for doubt. Boccarini had company for dinner.
A bad bitch from the strip club. Oh, a knife missing. Okay.
1 knife's missing. The biggest one.
Uh-huh. He went to go fillet a motherfucker.
Shut from the inside. It opens onto the same room as the jammed door in the corridor.
That's exactly where we going. Right after this. Alright, so let's see if we can figure some of this shit out. Motive. Got the glass.
2 pools of blood.
maybe it's not.
One on
Huh? Alright, so we know it ain't none of these. Okay, what we got?
a pistol, fully loaded. Dirty plates, glasses, and silver.
Can't be that.
Pieces of glass from the window in the hall, found inside the house.
And
A broken whiskey glass, found in the dining room. An open bottle of whiskey. I'd say Boccarini was drinking in the dining room when his assailant burst in through the window. Boccarini pulled his gun, but the murderer disarmed him before he could shoot. Where did the torture begin?
I don't know. You tell me. Alright, so it began.
A broken table, scratched and covered in blood. 2 pools of blood.
I know it happened in that room.
A blood-stained wristwatch with a glass broken and the strap fastened. A broken whiskey glass found in the dining room. A broken table, scratched and covered in blood.
Oh shit, if that's the case.
2 pools of blood. One on either side. Bloodstains show that the murderer began to torture Boccarini on the dining table itself. That was where his hands were torn off. As a result, his wristwatch fell to the ground. How did the body reach its current position?
Okay, now boom.
The trail of blood from the dining room to the hall. What looks like the bottom of a broken glass buried in Boccarini's back. The lamp, torn off its brackets and blocking the stair. A door in the corridor jammed shut. It opens onto the same room as the broken whiskey
I
glass.
knew that.
The lamp, torn off its brackets, Boccarini, already minus hands, was dragged into the hall, where the murderer used the brackets of the lamp to complete his macabre diorama.
Alright.
Dirty plates, glasses, and silverware. A door in the kitchen, blocked from the... It opens onto the same room as what looks like the bottom of a broken glass.
Okay, so now I'm about to head to that corridor. Damn, they just stepping all in the evidence and shit. Ooh, okay, what's in here?
shit.
Damn.
I should have stayed in my diner.
What? What kind of sick shit is this? What the fuck? You could not pay me to do this, man. The fucking sound of the fucking ligaments and shit, man. Wait, he's not even touching it?
Are these teeth from the body? Well, at least I know why his teeth were pulled out, more or less.
What the hell? Yo, whoever did this, man, that's crazy.
What is that? Looks like a ritual. What was Boccherini mixed up in?
Man, whatever that is, I don't want no parts of it. Alright, this it? These only two things in here? Alright, let's see what we got.
A sick altar of human flesh. Some kind of symbol drawn in blood. Although I don't know the origin of the symbol in the bathroom and the altar of flesh and teeth, I'd say the motive was some kind of occult religion. The big question is, who did it?
Somebody's sick and thorough. I did them all. Alright, let's go up in here.
This car looks too classy for a forger like Boccherini.
T-Bird.
Are there sufficient reasons to believe that when the murderer attacked Boccherini, there was someone else in the house? The first possibility to be ruled out is that the car belonged to Boccherini.
Alright, let's go ahead and check this out.
Vermont plates. Someone drove a long way.
Them back page bitches drive far, man.
Let's take a look in the glove compartment.
Maybe I'll find $20.
Bingo.
$20.
A man's cigarette case.
Oh, somebody.
OB. One of the Boccherini clan?
He like Newport shorts. Wait, so we finishing here? Let's go ahead and check out the board.
The initials OB on a cigarette case. A car with Vermont plates. 1, it has Vermont plates. 2, it's too luxurious for a criminal of his standing. 3, the initials on the cigarette case don't match his name. The next possibility that needs to be ruled out is that the car was stolen. There should be evidence that there was someone else in the house.
The wine glasses.
Dirty plates, glasses, and silverware from a dinner for the dirty dishes and glasses prove that Boccherini ate lasagna with one other person. Was Boccherini's guest still in the house when the murderer showed up? A door in the corridor jammed shut. It opens onto the same. A broken whiskey glass found in the dining room. What looks like the bottom of a broken glass buried in Boccherini. Seems clear that Boccherini and his guest were drinking when the murderer took them by surprise. The real question is, what happened to the witness? Did they escape? Did the murderer take them? Or are they still in the house?
And now these last two.
A door in the kitchen, a door in the corridor jammed shut. One locked door could be a coincidence, but 2 locked doors which open onto the same room can't be. Either I'm completely wrong, or the witness is in that room.
Let's check it out.
But I need Milton to open one of those doors.
Oh shit. You see how
Mr. Ness, can you open the door
see
for
how
me?
I pulled out that pistol? Nigga, you almost got one in your ass. Pause. You know, I'm white.
It was open. Why did you ring?
I thought I should use the
programmed
doorbell
to shoot you.
so I wouldn't startle you.
I didn't notice there was a doorbell.
Says the man Milton had left in charge of an important
We
investigation.
kick shit down. Why you got that accordion?
So, what can you tell me to restore my faith in you as a detective?
First, by taking this picture so I can put it on my Instagram.
What is that?
Not a good start. It's a camera, so Alphonse can see all this.
All right. Follow me.
Take a picture of me, and then we'll send it by pigeon.
Boccarini had company for dinner. Someone from Vermont with the initials OB. Someone whose social status was a lot higher, but who was on the same side of the law. He served lasagna, and after clearing away the dishes, they opened a bottle of whiskey in the dining room. That was when the murderer burst in on them, coming through the window which he broke with his own body weight. Boccarini, or maybe his guest, pulled a gun, but it was a waste of time. The murderer was so fast he was disarmed before he
Or
could
the nigga
fire.
was too slow.
He focused his attention on Boccarini, totally ignoring the guest, and lifted him up into the air. He then threw him against the dining room table so hard that one of the glasses of whiskey was embedded in Boccarini's back. He span around, clawing at the table, and immediately afterwards the murderer ripped off his hands. I have no idea how he did it, but all the evidence suggests he just pulled. Blood sprayed everywhere. The wristwatch fell to the ground. He dragged him through the corridor into the hall. He tore down the lamp, hung him from the brackets, and stabbed steel rods through his body. He skewered him on the iron bars, possibly taken from the fence outside, and pulled out his teeth one by one. Finally, he scooped out his eyes with a teaspoon. Boccarini must have been dead when the murderer went to the bathroom with his hands in his teeth. There, he arranged them to make an altar, weaving the fingers together and placing the teeth inside. Next, he painted something on the wall in blood, a symbol which I don't recognize, but which could have some kind of ritualistic significance. When he'd finished his artwork, he left. I don't know what he did with the eyes.
You're telling me that someone did all this armed with a teaspoon?
You fucking right.
More or less.
And you worked all this out on your own, just by looking?
More or less.
I don't know which of the two of you scares me more. Wait a second. What about the guest?
Right. Come with me.
I'm gonna need you to bulldog through this door. Put the camera down. Why would you put it on the floor?
Nothing.
Turns out Mr. Untouchable isn't infallible. But you were close. Congratulations.
This must be Boccarini's office. Let's take a quick look around.
All yours.
What? The fuck do we pay you for? Alright, we got a briefcase. Old ass briefcase. Oh, so hey, we leaving right now, bruh. Fuck this investigation. I see rat. You know what? I'm not even gonna take. Nah, he black. I'm gonna go ahead and let him in on it. Hey, got some racks up in here.
Jesus. There's at least $1 million here.
You mean 500,000? 500,000.
Mm-hmm. Boccarini's?
I'd be surprised. Probably his guests, and I doubt it was to pay Boccarini for his services. None of his forgeries are worth that much.
Hey, don't touch this. This mine. It's 500,000 in here. We can split the 500,000 and you get 250, okay? You get 250. How much did I say? 250. Cool. That way I walk out with 750,000. And I retire from this shit.
Carlo, I have the goods for OB, but I have to take the children to school tomorrow and I can't make the meetup. Friday, same time, same place. It's signed NI.
Mm-hmm. These initials are getting to be a pain in the ass, right?
I have to take the kids to school tomorrow. I don't think this is some loving divorced daddy, Milton.
I take back what I just said.
The driver's license of one John Martinson and Osmond Burke. O.B.
Uh-oh.
Do we know him?
The eldest son of the richest family in Vermont, convicted rapist. He was arrested thanks to the testimony of his father, who wound up disinheriting him. He escaped from prison last week. He broke into the family home and slit the throats of all his relatives one by one, opened the safe, and got away with a fortune.
They don't make jails like they used to. All starting to add up, isn't it?
Oh, shit!
Out of my way! Out!
Oh. What the fuck? I'm fighting a giant Band-Aid. Bitch.
Milton! Milton!
You're doing fine on your own, Mr.
Oh, you sure right.
I'm leaving you.
Yo, this shit is harder than it looks, man. 'Cause I'm trying to see what happens and still beat his ass at the same time. Bitch. 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 Boy, who taught you how to fight, brother? With that ugly ass jacket you got on. Ah, put the fucking knife down, bro. I gotta talk to you. Now, what the fuck are you doing in the wardrobe?
Get out of my way, I said! He's coming
Who's coming back?
Who's coming back?
Him! The monster!
The guy who killed Boccherini?
He was a monster! Well, get your hands off me, Negro!
What was he like? Describe him for me.
Hurry up.
He was a monster. Red and black. I mean, his head reached the ceiling. He tore off his hands with his claws.
Will Chamberlain wasn't here,
He was
nigga.
a
Shut
monster,
up.
A monster!
Should I hit him again?
You fucking right. Hit his bitch ass. He called you a Negro.
You're Osmond Burke, right?
Yes.
Good. Now pay attention, Burke, because I have a question for
Now. Suitcase.
you. Who is this money for?
Nikolai,
A Russian?
Rings a bell.
One of Capone's right-hand men 20 years ago. What does this stuff about kids mean?
I don't know.
Oh, you know something.
Calm down, Burke. You were going to meet up with him, right?
Yes, at the docks, berth 42, right next to where the alligator 3 is moored.
So what's the meetup time?
Tomorrow at noon.
Liar.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow? No. It's going to be tonight. Don't get too comfortable. We'll be there in no time. There are certain types of people I don't allow in my diner. But today, I have no choice but to make an exception.
I'm afraid not, Mr. Ness. I have to take him to Alphonse.
Out of the question. I know his temper. He'll beat him to a pulp.
Listen, if the missing girl was your granddaughter, you wouldn't forgive me if I didn't let you see the only suspect who could lead us to her.
Makes sense.
Okay.
You lucky. My money. Don't worry about pulling that handle. It's an old car.
What?
It ain't got that shit on there. You might want to take off that jacket.
Grease. I was wrong.
We're gonna end it right there.